For centuries, the samurai were the backbone of Japanese society. They were elite warriors who served powerful lords known as daimyo, and they lived by a strict moral code called Bushido. This code valued loyalty, discipline, courage, and honor above all else. To a samurai, losing honor was worse than losing life. For hundreds of years, Japan was ruled under a feudal system. Samurai carried swords as a symbol of their status, and their role as warriors shaped the nation's identity. But in the mid-19th century, Japan faced a turning point that would change everything. In 1853, Western powers arrived at Japan's shores with advanced weapons and warships. The country realized it could no longer remain isolated. This led to a dramatic transformation known as the Meiji Restoration. Japan rushed to modernize, adopting Western technology, modern armies, and new political systems. As Japan changed, the samurai began to lose their place in society. The feudal system was dismantled. Samurai were stripped of their privileges and salaries. Eventually, they were even forbidden from carrying swords in public. For men whose identity was built around the sword and the way of Bushido, this was devastating. Some samurai chose to adapt. They became government officials, businessmen, teachers, and officers in the new imperial army. But many others felt betrayed. They believed Japan was abandoning its soul in exchange for modernization. Among these men was Saigo Takamori, one of the most respected samurai in Japan. He had once supported the emperor and helped bring about the Meiji Restoration. But as reforms became more extreme, Saigo grew disillusioned. He believed the new government had forgotten the values that made Japan strong. In 1877, Saigo led a group of former samurai in what became known as the Satsuma Rebellion. Armed mostly with swords and traditional weapons, they rose up against a modern army equipped with rifles, artillery, and Western tactics. The rebellion was brave but hopeless. The imperial army was larger, better equipped, and better trained. One by one, the samurai were defeated. In the final battle, Saigo Takamori was badly wounded. Rather than surrender, he chose death, staying faithful to Bushido until the very end. With his death, the age of the samurai officially came to an end. But the story does not end there. Although the samurai disappeared as a social class, their spirit survived. The principles of Bushido became deeply embedded in Japanese culture. They influenced martial arts, education, business ethics, and even modern Japanese work culture. Today, when people speak of discipline, respect, loyalty, and perseverance in Japan, they are often unknowingly speaking the language of the samurai. The samurai lost their swords. They lost their power, but they never lost their honor. And that is why the legend of the samurai lives on, not as warriors of the past, but as symbols of values that continue to shape Japan and inspire the world.